Let me tell you a story about Barnaby. Barnaby is a tabby cat, weighing in at a solid 15 pounds, and he is the undisputed king of a 12th floor apartment in downtown. Barnaby's life, from the outside looking in, is the American dream. He has a bowl always topped off with premium kibble, fresh filtered water, a memory foam cushion by the window, and, most importantly, no natural predators. No wolves, no coyotes, no eagles. The biggest danger in Barnaby's day is misjudging a jump onto the kitchen island. Biologically speaking, Barnaby is living in a paradise of absolute safety. But Barnaby doesn't think so. On a peaceful Tuesday afternoon, his human came home from work. Instead of bringing just the familiar scent of groceries, this time the human was lugging a strange object. It was a large cardboard box, a dull, ominous brown Amazon package. It loomed large, placed right in the middle of the living room rug, Barnaby's territory.
The moment the box touched the floor, Barnaby's perfect world collapsed. His ears flattened back, his pupils dilated to the size of dinner plates, his tail puffed up like a bottle brush. Barnaby retreated, hiding behind the recliner, poking just one eye out to observe the monster. Inside Barnaby's head, that small but highly imaginative brain, a horror movie script began to play. Barnaby thought, "What is in there? Why is it so silent? It must be another cat, a bigger, meaner stray here to steal my territory, eat my food, and kick me out onto the streets." A moment later, Barnaby spiraled further. No, worse, it might be a dog, a giant Doberman with sharp teeth, just waiting for me to let my guard down to jump out. All that evening, Barnaby didn't touch his dinner. His favorite tuna treat sat untouched. Barnaby didn't even dare use the litter box because he was afraid of crossing paths with the monster box. He just sat there, muscles tense, heart pounding, ready for a life or death battle with a stationary object. Barnaby stayed awake all night on guard duty. Every creak of the floorboards, every whoosh of the AC vent made Barnaby jump, convinced the monster had begun its attack. Barnaby was exhausted by fear. And then morning arrived. The human woke up, grabbed a box cutter, and approached the package. Barnaby held his breath, preparing to bolt. Rip, rip! The box was opened wide. What was inside? There was no vicious stray cat. There was no giant dog. Inside was a brand new multi-level cat condo, covered in plush carpet with dangling feathers, the greatest gift a cat could ever dream of. Barnaby was dumbfounded. He crept closer, sniffing tentatively. The smell of new wood, fresh fabric. Barnaby had spent 12 hours in terror, starving himself, losing sleep, all because of a gift bought for his own happiness. Barnaby's enemy last night was not inside the box. The enemy was inside Barnaby's own head.
My friend, we often chuckle when we see a cat startled by a cucumber or its own reflection. But let's be honest with each other. Are we really that different from Barnaby? We are living in our own 12th floor apartments. We have full fridges, climate-controlled homes, and we don't have to run from predators on the savannah anymore. We live in the safest era in human history. Yet, why does your heart race when you see a "we need to talk" text from your partner? Why do you freeze up when you see an unexpected email from HR? Why do you lose sleep all night over a passive-aggressive comment on your social media post? Those things, the texts, the emails, the comments, They are your cardboard boxes. Essentially, they are neutral objects. But like Barnaby, our brains are master scriptwriters, specializing in horror stories. The HR box, the brain scripts it into, I'm getting fired, I'll be homeless, I'll lose everything. The silent partner box, the brain scripts it into, they're leaving me, I'm unlovable. 2,000 years ago, the Stoic philosopher Seneca saw this clearly. He said something that hits home just as hard today. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. You see, Barnaby's anxiety didn't come from the box. It came from his ignorance of what was inside, fueled by a vivid imagination. Modern anxiety is exactly the same. It doesn't come from reality. It comes from constantly scaring ourselves with worst-case scenarios that 99% of the time will never happen. We keep hiding behind the recliner, hissing at life's potential gifts just because they are wrapped in unfamiliar packaging. So, how do we stop being a perpetually scared Barnaby? Stoicism offers us a mental tool called the Dichotomy of Control. Let's go back to the story. What Barnaby could not control, external, the human bringing the box home, the size of the box, what was actually inside it. What Barnaby could control, internal, his reaction, whether to eat his dinner, whether to nap or panic. Barnaby's anxiety, and ours, arises when we try to use our internal energy to control the external world. Barnaby wanted to control the box, and when he couldn't, he spiraled. If Barnaby were a Stoic cat, he would think like this. Ah, a new box. Do I know what's in it? No. Does puffing up my tail change what's inside? No. So what is the best thing I can do right now? Eat my tuna, find a warm spot, and sleep. Whether a dog or a toy comes out of that box tomorrow, being well rested will help me handle it. This is the state of ataraxia, unshakable tranquility. It is not about not caring, it is about knowing where to spend your energy. My friend, life will constantly deliver new cardboard boxes to your front porch. There will always be changes, surprises, and uncertainties. If you keep living like Barnaby did that night, always tense, always guarding against the unknown, you will burn out before any real danger ever arrives. Next time you feel anxiety rising in your chest, remember Barnaby. Pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, is there really a monster in this box, or am I just writing a scary movie in my head? Am I trying to control the box, or am I controlling myself? Here is a challenge for tonight. In the comments below, I want you to write down one mystery box that is worrying you right now. Just naming it takes away its power. For example, my box is the fear of my upcoming presentation. Then tell me one thing you can control about it. If you saw a bit of yourself in Barnaby today, hit that subscribe button. Let's learn to be a little less scared and a little more stoic together. Sleep well tonight, and don't let the boxes scare you. Goodbye. My friend,